Hello everyone, I'm going to show you how to open a Middie Blythe. My model today is a fake, but I will point out the differences between this and a genuine one as we go along. First off, we need to take off her scalp. I don't usually bother soaking because the glue is quite brittle. It will sort of just snap open. I'm first of all going to look for a way in. I can see a little gap here. I'm using a knife not to cut, but just to get between the scalp and the head, just to prise it open slightly. You've got to be really careful because you don't want to mark any of the plastic. So it's just literally slightly prying, being very careful not to be too rough on the scalp. So as you can see, her scalp's already starting to come away from her head. The glue really doesn't hold it very strongly. What holds it is there are actually flanges inside her head. So I'm actually going to just cut these off. I find it the easier way to do this. So the flanges are still holding that scalp to the head. So what we need to do is just gently cut those off. So gently cutting through these flanges, and that's the last thing holding the scalp to the head. Just pull it away, and there it is. The flanges are still in the inner rim of the dome, and the scalp has a nice flat edge, so it could be reattached if you wanted to. We need to take out these tiny little screws and put them somewhere safe. Her head's already coming apart a little bit. This is probably just because she's a fake and they have quite a large neck ball that pushes the head open. A genuine probably wouldn't have this gap by now. I need to cut the scalp away from the dome a little bit just to free the head so that it can open up. I've put down a soft surface because I don't want to cause any damage, and I've got some undyed plastic. What I'm doing here is I'm just putting pressure on the side of the back plate, and that wedges open the head. I can put in this undyed plastic. I don't want to use anything hard because I don't want to damage the head itself. And as you can see, that's wedged it apart slightly. I give that little bit of plastic a slight twist and she just popped open. You can see the clip behind her ear. This is where you needed to put pressure on the side of her head to unclip her. I think she came open very easily because she's a fake. Genuines can be very hard to open. You have to put quite a lot of pressure on. She was quite easy. Now Middies have a different neck joint to Neo. They have a ball joint, so they can tilt their head as well as turning it. Her eyes move side to side with this iMech. So we're going to remove the screws at the top. These are the only things holding the iMech in place. The pins at the bottom just hold it still, really. This is the iMech out. So next we take out the dome by unscrewing, and this is the removed Middie iMech. So I like to make a note of how everything goes together, in particular which way up this dial goes with a flat surface at the top. You can see it sort of tilts backwards a little bit. That's the shape of the back of the head. Taking off the eyelids now. I do like to put that screw back into the iMech as it's slightly smaller than the others, and then I know where it is. Just a case of taking apart the rest of the screws to take this iMech out. It's not too complex, there aren't too many pieces. The main difference between fake and genuine Middies is the way the eye chips work. The eye chips come out from the front from these fake eye chips, which is one on the left. They actually come out the back of the genuine, which is this one, and they look pretty similar, but there is gluing in this white piece at the back of the genuine one. So fake on the left, genuine on the right. Genuine ones actually do fit the fake iMech, so they are exactly the same size. So here she is, all taken apart and ready to be customised.